I think sometimes people confuse the word empathy with sympathy. Sympathy is when you experience a situation or someone's sharing something that's going on and you're saying, I feel so sorry for you. Oh, you poor baby, you poor thing. How could this happen? Empathy is when you're putting yourself in someone's shoes of saying, oh, I imagine that's difficult. And you feel for them, but at the same time, you don't pity them. You don't victimize them. So to me, it's like if of course you want to have empathy. You have to realize that we're all human. We're all navigating our own personal challenges. We're all going through difficult times. You never know what's on the other side of someone. But that being said, in a professional relationship, I can empathize with the fact that you're experiencing a difficult time. I empathize with that, right? I've experienced a difficult time. I know people have experienced a difficult time, and I understand you're experiencing a difficult time. But what's going to be our plan for getting this done, right? And how can I support you? Because I empathize and I want to help you. But at the same time, I'm not going to victimize you and say that I'm going to lower my standard for you, right? I'm not going to expect less of you. It's basically saying, okay, your car broke down. I empathize with that. Sometimes cars are unreliable. But what's going to be your plan for getting to work on time, right? And how can I best support you? The onus is putting, turning it over and saying, like, okay, understood, right? I understand that it's difficult and I feel for you, right? I don't want anyone to go through a difficult time. I don't want anyone to struggle, but we still have the standard of performance. So let's talk about how we can make this happen, right? Maybe how I can help you through that process. I think that's the biggest thing. And to me, I don't know so much if it's a balance. It's just, that shows you care about someone. I think intent matters a lot. Think about it this way. When you sympathize with someone, they say, oh man, I'm going through a really difficult time and they're having all sorts of just problems in their life. We all know some of the most unlucky people in this world, right? Car breaks down, air conditioner breaks, dog got pregnant, traffic on the way to work. And if you sympathize with someone, you're saying, oh, you poor thing. Bad things just keep happening to you. But you know what's worse than your car breaking down and your dog eating your homework and your air conditioning unit breaking and you not being able to make it work on time? Is not having a job. Because at the end of the day, I imagine you still need to pay rent and you still have, people you need to support in your life, even if it's just you. So that sympathy, Kim Scott calls it's like ruinous empathy, right? You don't really care about the person if you sympathize with them. Because at the end of the day, if you endorse all of this or if you sympathize with all of this, you're not actually helping them solve any problem.